Yeah, baby, we're back.
We are
Come
back.
on.
We're thrilled.
This is incredible. We've talked about this from the beginning. We love soccer. We love hip hop, right? And we're trying to merge those cultures together and shove it down the mouths
forcefully
of American soccer fans. And what better way to do it than to just have a rapper on whose name is derived, I'm assuming is derived from the soccer game. And also just love soccer. Ladies and gentlemen, unless you're driving, the one, the only, put your hands together for the one, the only, Feefa, everybody.
Feefa, what's up, man?
What's good?
Thanks so much for coming here, man. I know you are from Los Angeles, but you're out here in New York.
Yes, sir.
How's the first time in New York?
Nah, fourth.
Okay.
All right, cool. So you're used to the weather a little bit by now.
Yeah, actually, the first time I came here, there was a blizzard, so that was my wake-up call.
All right.
So I was like, all right, if I could take this, I'm going to be able to take the other days, you know?
Yeah.
If you can make it here during a blizzard, you can make it anytime.
Because Feefa's already in the Manchester United winter technical kit.
He looks like he just came off the field and they draped him with the Manchester United.
Look like an assistant coach out here.
Yeah. That's how it is, Mourinho status, you know?
Yeah, Mourinho.
Is Manchester United your favorite team? In Premier League?
Kind of.
Okay.
Kind of?
Kind of.
How?
It depends. I loved Arsenal growing up just because of Thierry Henry.
Yeah.
I was like a major
He's a big
fan of
gooner
him.
over here, yeah.
Big
Like,
Thierry
yo,
Henry
like
fan,
I just loved his style of play, you know?
Yeah.
Like he was the best description of the soccer play, you know, the length, the speed, the touch, the vision, the IQ.
Scoring ability.
Wow.
Whenever he wanted.
Whenever.
Yeah.
Damn,
Left,
you
right
talk about
foot.
soccer players like the way you talk about a girl. Like, yo, she got it all.
I know.
Yeah, not for real. Like
fit,
he
the
had it all.
booty.
Yeah.
That was the man. Like for real.
He's like
he had-
36, 24, 36 goals, 24 assists.
Assists, goals, he got it all. Slide tackles, yellows, red.
Yeah.
No, but that was my favorite player growing up, just because of that. You know,
Yeah.
we didn't see that much. You know,
Especially during that era. That era was
Yeah.
still a little bit tougher. Scoring wasn't as fly.
Yeah.
And Thierry Henry just made it like you gotta watch.
Yeah. So you are, we know we played your music. Thank you again for letting us do that.
Man, no
we played
problem.
some of your music a couple weeks ago. You are a rapper. You are a soccer player. So we had gotten in contact through On the Valley Apparel because
Right.
you on the Valley. I'm also rocking
damn, I
as well.
forgot my Wu-Tang.
All good.
Hell yeah, you in New York, baby.
Hell yeah.
And they said amazing things about you playing in like Central LA as you grew up, and your El Salvadorian background, and you got bars, and we had a rapper on also before who also is a soccer, but he's a freestyler.
Yeah.
And when this was first introduced to me, like this idea of like soccer players that also rap, I'm like, yo, what is this craziness, right?
Yeah,
This is not. There's no way.
Everybody gets to rap now.
Nah, you need to be slanging coke, doing drugs.
Yeah.
What
No.
is the soccer stuff?
We don't want to pitch behind you. We need a trap house or else it ain't hip hop.
I mean, the thing about me is there was trap house and soccer field. Like,
Well, this is what
together,
is so
you get me?
intriguing because you come from that LA, El Salvadoran background. Soccer, like, it's not saying what made you a soccer fan. It's like, it's a part of your life.
it's a party.
Right?
Yeah.
And, like, your family made you, like, watch soccer? Like, is it a part of, like, your parents or, like, your cousins?
It's something that it's hard to explain, like, you know, because even as a kid, now my son, before he started walking, he just ended up kicking a ball. So it's already in his innate, like, you know, it's just natural. And that's what my dad would tell us too. He was like, yo, it's not that I forced it onto you guys. You guys would tell me, like, Dad, we want to play on the weekend. So he was like, yo, I had to put you guys on the team. So, you know, it's just natural to me. And I think the skill and all that stuff, just, you know, that comes with, like, dedication and whatever, you know, if you really want to go as a player. But as far as, you know, me liking soccer, it was just natural.
And that's, I think, what's so frustrating is because when we say we're soccer fans, we almost have to make an excuse for it. Now, look, I'm Cuban, he's Dominican, not known for soccer. We're known for baseball, right?
Yeah.
So, like, we have to explain why we're soccer fans. For you, you're like, I don't even know how to explain it. Soccer is a part of your life. It's like saying, there's a couch. You know, of course there's a couch in your house.
You got a couch in your living room?
More for you, you have to explain, like, I'm an El Salvadorian rapper and soccer player. Yeah, I like rap. Like, you got to defend that.
That's the part that you have to defend, the fact that you're a Salvadorian Hispanic kid from LA who got into rap, you know? So like that's kind of the break that I'm trying to break that door right now.
That's your hurdle.
Yeah, that's my hurdle. That's why I'm trying to break that door right now.
How do you feel about it now? Because I've been the last couple of weeks, as soon as I heard about your music, I started listening to it, and I'm like, yo, this is right up my alley. I mean,
Pretty dope. And the Spanglish, man. Just shouts for that. Because we talk about this all the time. When people make soccer content for Hispanics, they always do it in Spanish. And it's like, we talk Spanish, but we talk both. Sometimes intertwine it.
Hell yeah.
It's like, yo, man, I'm going to go to La Tienda. Que tú quieres? Like, that's how we talk. Like, that's how our generation, being Latin American, we talk. And the fact that you're doing that in hip-hop, that's not something I hear a lot. And I'm a big fan of that.
Man, thank you.
Yeah. So what made you do that? It's just natural to you?
It was just natural as far as just, before I was doing all English just because I was like, damn, they would never accept
you got to play their
artist.
game.
You get me? Exactly. You got to kind of play their game. You feel me? But before I would make a record or whatever, I would freestyle in Spanish just to like get my rhythm. You get me?
Yeah.
So that shit just came natural. And every time I would it was just fun stuff. Like, just bragging on homies, just dirty shoes, like just random shit. It wouldn't make sense. Sometimes it wouldn't rhyme, but that's just how it warmed up. You get me? And it came to a point where, my boys, they were just like, dog, you got to put that shit on the record,
Yeah, put that on tracks.
And then I was just like, one day we were just, my rookie year sent me the record Nvidia.
Okay.
He put a sample of the beat on Instagram. He was like, he just put like a 15-second clip. And I knew him from like years ago. So then I just hit him up. I was like, yo, send me this fucking beat, and I will have you something special in like 2 or 3 days. So then that day he sent it to me. I went straight to the studio. And it just,
and what, you brought all 38 rappers that are on that track with you to the studio?
No.
There's like 6 heads on that track.
There's 4. There's Anthony Blanco, Calais, and Cap Angels. Now these were like the I would say like the top Latin rappers that I found in the city that could do the same shit that I was doing. You feel me?
Yeah.
Where I was like, yo, let's start this fucking movement together. You feel me?
Yeah.
So then as soon as I laid the record, I called up Anthony, and then we just got in the studio. As soon as we finished the record, then and I was just like, yo, hit up Calais, hit up Cap. We need this shit to be a dope movement. Like, I think if I was to do it alone, people wouldn't really respect it as much. But if you put more people that are doing it, it just shows a movement and unity.
It does. It also shows that culture exists.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And I think that's something that we're trying to do with Cooligans is we're trying to bring on other funny people.
We're trying to rap on these
we're trying
this
to just
podcast a little bit more.
It's all about ro con pollo, but I mean, we're getting there. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
Ropa vieja doesn't really rhyme with a lot, but we're gonna get, you know what I mean? We're gonna get it there. What is your goal? Like, if someone came to you 2 contracts, one, you would play professional soccer in the Premier League, and the other one, you'd be a platinum selling artist, hip-hop legend.
I'll be an artist.
Yeah? That's the game you're choosing?
Yeah, that's the game I'm choosing. I'm okay with just sitting on the sideline now and coaching.
Well, if you're a platinum selling artist, you're in the suite, right? That's not a bad life.
It's not a bad look. I'm 30 now. I've been playing since I was 4, so it's like I had a back injury at 16. Jeez. And then I had a neck injury when I came back at 19. You go up for a header, somebody clips you.
Yeah.
That's the South Central way of playing. Like, is if people are dirty, you get hit with an elbow.
Yeah.
So it's like
it's real CONCACAF.
It's that shit's real. We were playing on dirt. Like, it was nothing but dirt in these fields, dirt and fucking like you couldn't even see the lines. Yeah. And these are our parents telling us, slide. They were like, no tirate, que se tira el portero. And I'm looking at my boys like, bro, you don't have to do it. Like, it ain't that serious,
Yo, my parents gotta get me killed.
And he was like,
we're not allowing alcohol on the benches no more, man.
Yo, and when the homie would die, we'll come up to him and be like, hey, dog, like, yo, you're crazy, bro. Like, what the fuck? And we'll sit there and be like, yo, why did you die for that shit?
Only the kids are reasonable. Like,
we gotta get our parents someone to talk to. I remember just sliding in dirt. You have like that blood mixed with the dirt on your leg, and your parents are like, walk it off. And like, no, get me penicillin. Something illegal.
Traían el spray, the magical spray. Traían el spray. Like, yo, that shit doesn't do nothing.
Yeah, that's Windex, man. Get off me.
What is this, coconut oil?
We call it the special.
Enough with the masola. That's not helping.
It's the special spray, man.
What was your, how close were you or how serious were you about playing professionally or whatever? It sounds like it was a real party
I play competitive. I was like in the Coast Soccer League, which is one of the biggest soccer leagues in LA. I played national, state. Actually, one of my boys that I grew up playing with, he's playing for the El Salvador national team. Herson Mayen.
Oh wow,
yeah,
that's awesome.
So he's a fucking baller, yo.
Yeah,
but he was like at another level. Like his focus was strictly soccer. Like his dad had him like focused. as far as the other kids, we're Salvadorian. We're born with bad habits.
Yeah.
So
you can say that.
So we were trying to fight like the outside life of that, of us being broke, our dads not being home,
that street life.
Gang members, one of my boys one of my teammates got killed at 16, just hanging out with a gang member, he got hit because he was hanging out with the wrong dude. And this is us at 16. He was probably one of our best defenders. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's like we had to fight all these things to like stay focused. So it's like I didn't get focused till like later on in life. I was like Arjen Robben, where I got better as I got older. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because my focus was just better. So like now that I'm 30, like people see me like, damn, this is a good 21-year-old, and I'm like, bro, I'm 30. Like,
well, that's the thing. You're very unlike Arjen Robben in the fact that you still look like a teenager. Arjen Robben been looking 40 since he was a teenager.
He plays like he's 19.
Yeah.
Like he plays very young. You feel me? So it's like, that's one of the things, And then I felt like that was a story that I wanted to speak to like everybody about, where it's just like soccer saved me from a lot of bullshit.
Yeah.
Well, that's the power of the game. The power of the game is that it brings people together, and also it takes you away from certain things that would otherwise not be so positive.
Yep.
That's awesome. I'm glad you came out of all that.
Yeah, that is a storyline we don't really get to hear too much about American soccer, because a lot of times, and that's great that your friend even made it as far as playing for the national team of El Salvador.
Yeah.
But like for a lot of American kids, they don't come from that background. It's just like there's a lot. Even let's say they make it to the men's national team or women's national team, they usually have a pretty good environment. Not all. Like,
not all.
in
the past, it's a very common thing. Like soccer's what they do when they're tired of studying for their law degree.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Where we come from, it's a little different. You know what I mean? So we're trying to speak to that side of it for sure.
Yeah.
What first made you want to get in the studio and rap? Is it just sort of, for us, it was like Dirty Dozens with your friends and stuff like that?
Yeah, it was something that was built inside of me when I was 5. My mom used to make me sing in church. So this was like when the cassette players were made, so I had to flip the track. Boom.
Yo, you're 30.
it.
We know, bro.
Yeah.
So
And by the way, that's a super Latino thing. Your mother's like, "Oh, you want to run around? How about you get in that church and sing?
Yeah.
We'll
you
take
want
some
to
of that
go to
energy
church?
out of
We'll
you."
give you a reason to go to church.
Yeah.
I was like, damn. Okay.
I know.
So that's
Tell
just
the
how
priest
it
you
was.
hit me, ma.
and then I would freestyle in class with friends, just clowning each other,
Yeah.
But I never took it like serious because I was still doing soccer, and at that time, hip hop was just a certain, let's be honest, it was just a certain color.
Yeah.
Besides Fat Joe and Big Pun, but they were still más morenos que
Yeah.
Like,
It wasn't a big Latino thing.
It wasn't like a big Latino thing.
I remember I would hear of like Latino rappers out of the West Coast, but it was like very small. Like they weren't popping.
And it was Chicano.
Yeah, it was all Chicano
It's all
stuff.
Chicanos, and we can't relate to that.
No.
Their lifestyle and their culture is way different. Their sound is different.
Shouts to Fat Joe, who's Cuban, by the way.
Yeah, shout out to Fat Joe though. But it's just you had like the it's just Chicano rap in LA. Like how I tell a lot of folks, like let's say you're managing me, and you go out and try to shop me around and be like, yo, I have this Latin artist from LA. Automatically think SA, bald head, gangster, Chicano rap. They'll be like, oh, we might put that one on hold. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's like I'm trying to change that, where it's just like, yo, I fuck with the Mexicans, I fuck with the Cubans and all that.
Yeah.
Like, how can we make a sound that'll like define all of us? You feel me? Just as a unit.
Right.
You get me? So
we're proud to be Latino, but I always get tired when they're like, Alexis, he's a Latin comic. I'm like, you could say that, but just specify that I'm Cuban, because if it's New York Latin comic, they picture a guy from the South Bronx who's Puerto Rican, and that's it. And I'm like, I don't mind. Just say I'm
Huepa on stage.
I'm like, I got jokes. I'm not playing a drum. You know what I mean?
For real.
I'm not selling pasteles. I actually got jokes.
So I hate to put you under too much pressure, but you did mention that you freestyle a lot. Is there any possibility that can happen on the podcast? Is that too much pressure?
It's too much pressure.
It's too much pressure. That's it. I know.
But you got a track.
I could probably do it, but I could do it. You guys would just have to give me a topic. Just give me a word, and I'll go with that. So you guys know it's a freestyle. So Gully, say no to bullies. Yeah, you full of shit. Yeah, you're fully. I could put one through your scully. Give me another word.
Okay.
Go bring it for me.
My guy.
My guy. Fuck it, my guy. I'm out here moving, trying to be a wise guy. I got some knowledge for the kids and the knowledge for the children. Come on, let's unite, man. Let's turn up this fucking building.
There you go.
All right.
What else do you say? Hey, shout out to the Cooligans. We made it today.
Yeah.
Hey.
I feel like I want to just walk around the streets of New York with you and just do this all day.
Yo.
But Feefa is gonna be doing a track for us in studio, and he's gonna be rapping, and we're gonna be putting it up on our YouTube channel.
Yeah, so check out our YouTube channel. But this is the end of the episode if you listen to the podcast.
That's right.
So first of all, I just want to thank FIFA for coming out. I
thank
want to
you
thank all
guys,
of you
man.
guys
Thank
for
you
listening. Everyone who left 5 stars, everyone who's joined Gully Squad, thank you so much. Keep doing that. It means the world to us. Thank you to our sponsors. Anyone else?
No, that's it, man.
All right, well-
So FIFA, we do this thing at the end of every show.
You'll
where
know exactly what
You'll
we're
know
doing,
what I mean. We sort of just like do an outro, and it's like we yell Cooligans and stuff. It'll all make sense. So just join in.
You'll know exactly when.
When it feels right. So for FIFA, not the organization,
No.
the rapper FIFA.
Less corrupt.
Let's corrupt.
or more corrupt, depending on what homies you ask.
What the real stories are.
The
For
real
FIFA,
corruption.
My name is Christian Polanco.
My name is Alexis and Guerreros. And together, what are we? The
Cooligans! Let's go.
What's up? It's the world champion, Judah Friedlander, and you're watching the Cooligans. Why? Because you're cool. This is what winners look like right here, man.
I mean, you're looking at us.
Right now with my legs, I just juggled the ball 80,000 times.
You missed it.
Yeah.
He's been playing keepy uppy since I met him.
Yep, look faster, guys.
Go Team USA.